Hello, this is Carol from Carol's Crafty Canvas, and I'm ready to start making some of the inserts for my Sunflower Altered book. This is a die cut from the library. It's a tag with a flap. The die cut has the tag with the flap and then just the tag. Then you glue the flap onto the tag and then you make a card with it or a little book. And this was perfect for these inserts. So I had to slightly cut a little bit off the top, but other than that, perfect. So I was going through, this is a piece of watercolor paper, the cover off of a package of watercolor paper, another insert, an insert, and a picture of a bee, two more inserts, more watercolor packaging. This one I had made in the past. I thought it was perfect on the same page with these butterflies. So that one was already done a long time ago. Okay, so what I did a little earlier was instead of measuring with the ruler, I had these and I decided what section of the masterboard I wanted to use, like that. Then I turned it over and I just traced it. That was a lot easier, at least for these first few pages. And then what's left over, I can make more things with. So I'm going to cut these out. Now I'm going to ink the edges on these because I don't know if you noticed, but right there, that little piece of white, it means I didn't cut it exactly right. Well, the magic of inking the edges and things like that. But the piece of white, it just disappears. So the imperfections of cutting disappear when you ink the edges. And also makes things not look quite so new. Kind of gives it the aged look. That little music paper is a little too white for me, so I'm just kind of gently age it a little bit right there. There we go. Same with that right there. I'm just gonna rub that on there a little bit. There we go. All right. Now let's find the spot that they go in the book. I'm not done with these, but for now I am. I will come back and add, maybe this one won't need a focal image because that butterfly is pretty prominent, but maybe a little quote or something. So I do like using a positive quotes. Okay, so here's the first one, and the pockets to the right. And let's see which one goes there. This one here first. I believe that's the one. Okay, so this one I know I had some, this is purple, so I wanted to put the one that has a little purple on it. That's why I picked that spot. Get in there. There we go. Okay. And so these two, I wanted this one here, I believe, with the butterfly. I think the other one goes here. Let me go back where that other butterfly one is. This one, I believe, goes here. I thought that was perfect. Yeah, that goes there. Then I need one on the left. Did I put one in the wrong spot? Yep. Okay, that one goes there. Go back to this one. This one goes here. That's just the first step of decorations and everything. So the next thing, oops, I missed this one. This is a side pocket. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, these I'm going to save for another time. I was just using those to trace because each one was slightly different shape. So I had cut maybe just a tad off the end. Save those for another day. But this one I'm going to glue on here. All right. Let's see how much that hangs up. Not too bad. I'm just going to glue the whole thing. I'm still using the purple glue stick. It doesn't hold quite as well as the regular, but that's why I'm going to put it on here. It's extremely heavy. All right, that'll work. Got too much stuff over here to my right. All right. Let's see what I'm doing. That's going to stick out that way. So I want the bead to be like this. Oops, it would help if I covered the whole thing. Wait. Let's do that again. Well, this just goes to show you, not everything just happens perfectly. Get on there. Okay. All right, it's all on there. However it landed on there is how it's going to be. A little smash. Let this dry for just a little bit before I cut it. Now I'm going to do these 3 top loading pieces that I used the front of watercolor paper. So this is the first one. Process of elimination. One of these will fit. Or not. I know it's going to be this one. It's my least favorite. After much indecisiveness, I have made up my mind. And because this is really thick, I've decided I'm going to use the art glitter glue. And I'm going to glue this to it. This applicator is so awesome. So is this glue. It dries so fast. So now on this one, I'm going to use my corner rounder. I didn't on the other ones, but I am on this. And once again, I'm going to ink the edges on this. And I'm not through with this, but this is just the first step. The most fun time is after I get all my little bitty images cut out and start decorating these things. All right, I'm going to put that right there. And see, I will put something really cute there because it's covering up all of that lovely color. But I might put a bee coming out right there. That'd be cute. let's see. There's my two little cards. Leave those there. Okay, here's another one. This is a top floating that goes way down in there. Now I'm going to put this on the back for this one to make it be like a journal card. I'm going to clean up my area here. I'll be right back. All right, the chaos is a little bit better at the moment. I wanted to show you these. I've cut these out. These were the hashtags from Joey Cardmaker. I cut them out and inked around the edges. It's nice, happy, joy, fingers, peace, vintage, achieve, believe, inked, imagine, smile, fun, and art. I love these. Thank you, Joey Cardmaker, for this free printable. I'm going to enjoy using those. All right. So, where was I? I was at this long pocket where I kept cutting that butterfly card until it was too small. So I think I'm going to put this one here, but it needs to be a little skinnier. So I hope I'm not going to try not to do the same thing again. I'm going to try to cut it right above the tag here. That might be too tall. We'll see. Yeah, did about right there. I'll go a little bit taller. And then I'm going to cut it right there, right at that dot. I'm sure that's too wide. Yes, too wide. I could actually do it upside down because there's not that way. Okay, let's just get a little bit off the top. I'm going to do a little bit at a time. And I just meant to do it off the side, not the top. I hope I don't make this one too small like I did the other one. Do a little bit. Still a little too wide. A little bit off this side, just a little. I'm going to make it even with that 10 centimeters. Success. Almost made it too short. I'm going to keep it like it is. I'm going to round the corners. I'm going to ink the edges. And here's one here. Okay, I need to make it. This seems to be definitely butterfly themed. Let's see what we got. This time I'm going to try not to cut it down so little. Let's see if there's any of these I want to use. Butterfly, butterfly, let's see. Where'd my book go? There it is. Let's see if these colors match. They match perfectly. Let's just use this one. And I'll just trace it. And use it. You know what? I just realized. Uh, I meant I meant to scan a copy of these master boards before I chopped them up. Well, too late now. Mm. Oh well. Okay, put them in there to be revisited and made into something. I need two for the side. Let's see. Nothing says they have to be the same length, but see, it'd be easy to fall out. Okay, I couldn't decide what I was going to do with these two pockets because they're angled, and I wanted something that would match. And then I remembered the postcards I had made in a previous video. It's called Quirky Animal Postcards, and they are cute. So I'm going to put treasured friend right there so that the words show, and count your blessings right here. That's perfect. And here's one I like a lot too. It says friend, and this one says love, and this one says home. The little mouse has got a little house, and this one says one of a kind. This cracks me up because it looks like googly eyes, and it looks like he's looking at these bees like, oh no, don't sting me. Every time I see this one though, it looks like googly eyes, and it makes me smile. So there, that's a good little use for those. So the only one I have left is this. And this one gave me an idea because it's on the side. And I have a bunch of these tile letters. I could make two cards. I want them to be a little bit longer and put one on this side and one on this side with the word going up and down. So I will be doing that there. I'm not going to use that one. I'll cut this B out, put it right there. He said, "Oh, I like that flower." I want to ink the edges of the wings so they stand out a little better. Put it right here. These antennas, see how it's got that outline on it? I'm going to help it a little bit by doing this. That doesn't look so crazy. Yeah. Got to do it on the little legs too. Just because the background color that I cut it from does not match this. There. Cute. Then I'm going to cut this out. All right, I've cleaned the mess from that chaotic craft session. That's the only way I can explain that craft session. It was chaos, but I actually got a lot done, even though it was a little crazy. I had no plan, and sometimes that's good, and sometimes that's not very good. So I'm going to do a quick little flip through of the things I did. Tag insert, insert, the bee with the honey and the hashtag joy. Although I don't think he's too joyful because he can't get in there where the honey is. Tag insert and tag insert. Let's see. Tag insert, tag insert. Oops, an insert right there from the top. And I have a plan to make 2 postcards with the text going up and down using letter tiles. I think that'll be cute. A insert right there. A tag using this pretty quote that I really like. I had made this in the past. 2 postcards that I had made in October doing a YouTube video called Quirky Animal Postcards, which I will link below. And while I was going through cleaning up my mess, I came across, there they are, these 2 tags with pockets. It's a die cut at the local library, and you put the glue there, glue it down, decorate, and then you have a tag, a pocket also. And this one is the same. You put the glue it together, and you have a tag. And these fit in these top loading pockets perfectly. I really like that. And if you didn't like that, say if you had a blank page, you could cut the top part off because it would hang up top, decorate it, glue it to your page, and then have an extra pocket there that you could put something in, like a bookmark or whatever. I used to work at a library, and I have a collection of cutest bookmarks. This is my favorite. This is my favorite one. It's a good one. So anyway, I'm going to go back and make a few more of those at the library. But I had a few pieces left from my master boards that I can make more things with. This was fun. I had a good time, even though it was chaotic. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I hope you come back.